Okay, so this is gonna be kind of a long one. So these is all 22 new movies that I saw this year. So I went to the movie 24 times this year. Now I know that's not 22, but it's because I saw Endgame multiple times. And then some of these movies on this list are made to streaming movies, and I saw a couple 2018 movies this year. So, but anyway, I've been to the movie theater 2 dozen times this year. So I am really excited to talk about all these. I'm not going to go too long into every movie. Just maybe like one of my major pros, one of my major cons, and I'm not going to give my scores, just like an overall opinion. So anyway, let's get into the video. At number 22 is The Lady and the Tramp remake. Now this isn't necessarily a bad movie, it's just, it's a remake that doesn't do anything new. Well, it is fun, it's cute, it's just a remake, and it's not anything important. If you're gonna really, watch Lady and the Tramp, I'd recommend the original. The only reason I'd say check this out is you really do love the original movie, and you kind of want to see it in a, live action kind of way. The dogs aren't great with the CGI, but it is still fun, and it is still cute. Number 21, Godzilla, King of the Monsters. Fun action, great effects, just bogged down by an uninteresting narrative. I do love the giant monster fighting, and I love some of the characters, like Millie Bobby Brown. Just very, very uninteresting overall plot with some of the human stories. But I did, of course, love the action. It is a fun movie. Number 20 is Captain Marvel. Now, I haven't seen this since I saw this in theaters, 9 months ago. So it's not a very fresh take on the film. I should probably watch it on Disney+, but what I really do enjoy about Captain Marvel, I'm sorry, I looked at the wrong thing on the list. I enjoy about Captain Marvel, I love the 90s setting, I love Sam Jackson and the cat, I love the whole thing they do with the Krees and the Skrulls and that whole setup. The main issue is just I'm not really sure how I feel about Brie Larson as Captain Marvel. She gives a very kind of stale performance at times in this movie, and at times the effects aren't that great, but it is still fun, so I enjoy it. There isn't really a movie this year that I disliked. Number 19, Yesterday. I didn't review this as my channel because I didn't really feel like there was a lot I had to say. It's really fun, great characters and moments. It's just, my main issue is, it sets up this huge, kind of, plot thing that its entire story revolves on. The whole thing with just people forgetting things, like Harry Potter and cigarettes, and of course the main plot of the movie, the crux of the movie, the Beatles. But it doesn't really explain why, and the world just kind of goes on with that. And nothing really goes back to normal. It's weird how there are a lot of moments where it references this big plot point, but never explains how that happened. And I'm sure that's just, a point of the movie, but it bugs me. Number 18 is Pokemon Detective Pikachu. This is fun and funny movie, and did a great job kind of bringing the Pokemon world into live action. Just, at times the jokes weren't that fun. At times it wasn't that funny. At times it was really dark and hard to see. Varying tone with certain moments and actors. I'm not really sure how I feel about the overall plot. It's not that great. But it is still, an enjoyable film. I'm sure, I feel like that's what I'm saying about a lot of these lower movies. Next up, Jumanji The Next Level. Not to say about a lot of this, because I just reviewed it. Go check out the video. It's fun. All the actors do a great job. Just doesn't do a lot of new stuff. Number 16. This is a Netflix movie that I didn't review on my channel. Always Be My Maybe. This is a funny romance movie. I think it's starring Ali Wong and the actor who plays the dad from Fresh Off the Boat, Randall Park, that's his name. So it's a fun movie. They have great chemistry, fun romance, a lot of fun moments with celebrity cameos like Keanu Reeves. Just, it's just fun. There's really nothing that great, not a lot of substance there. Just a few enjoyable moments, to keep you entertained. Number 15 is It Chapter 2. It's an enjoyable film, a lot of scary moments, and, a lot of really funny moments, and great performances, especially Bill Hader. But the thing is, it feels more like a comedy than a horror movie at times. It is really unbalanced tone than the other one, a lot of less scary moments, and at one point it just becomes like a CGI fest, like a CGI influenced film, less than the more practical horror things. Number 14 is The Lion King remake. This is a fun movie. I loved a lot of the interpretations of the retelling of the songs. But the reason I put it this low is, well, it's just a remake. And I say the same next thing for number 13 on the list, Aladdin. Will Smith is awesome as Genie. I love a lot of the scenes where they sing the songs again. A lot of the actors have good singing voices. Where some things they add and some things they remove that just don't really work to the benefit of the story. But it's still fun because, it is still Aladdin. Number 12 is Shazam. This is just a fun and enjoyable DC movie. I don't have a lot of gripes. It just doesn't do a great job kind of balancing some of the darker tones and some of the lighter tones. Because you got some scenes of people eating other people's heads. Monsters eating people's heads. And it was just, kind of fun, jokes. Just fart jokes at times. And while it does have a lot of jokes, it's a funny movie, good action, just, a lot of dark moments that don't really work with the film. Number 11, Jojo Rabbit. It's funny, it's very emotional and sad, great moments, just sometimes it does a bad job kind of managing the darker stuff with the lighter stuff. Okay, on to the top 10. I'm really going to get into these movies. Number 10, The Lego Movie 2, the second part. This is just an enjoyable movie. It's a fun sequel to the original film with a lot of great moments and characters. It's just, not as emotional or sweet as that first film. Even though it is still, sweet at times. It's not as good as the first one. Number 9 is How to Train Your Dragon, The Hidden World. This movie, I feel like it doesn't do a lot of new or daring stuff, but the main crux is the emotion and the attachment you have with these characters. So when some of these big, powerful moments happening in separation with some of these characters, it really hurts, and it really hits you right in the feels. So it is a great movie. Number 8, Quentin Tarantino's Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. This is one of those movies where I kind of have to point out who made it because, it's Quentin Tarantino. It's fun, got really great scenes and some fun action. It's funny. All the Leonardo DiCaprio, or as I said in my review of this film, Leonardo DiCaprio, Brad Pitt, Margot Robbie, they all do great jobs. It does a good job kind of portraying the Manson family. It's just, at some times, I feel like there's some scenes that go, too long. And sometimes you don't see, protagonists of the movie for, 20, 30 minutes because you're focusing on other scenes, which kind of pulls you out of the movie. Number 7, Star Wars The Rise of Skywalker. I just saw the movie the other day, just reviewed it the other day, and, it's bogged down by a lot of things. But overall, it is still a fun film. Even if it isn't as satisfying I would have liked it to be, there are a lot of fun and powerful moments that I love. Number 6, A Beautiful Day in the Neighborhood. Just saw this. Tom Hanks does an amazing job as Mr. Rogers. Just, there are a few things that kind of pulled me out of the movie that I wasn't a big fan of. Top 5. Number 5, Knives Out. I really, really liked this movie. I loved all the performances. Everyone seemed like they were having fun. All-star cast. I loved the setting and all the costumes, and I loved a lot of things. It just, at times, it tries to set up some things that aren't true, but it's kind of really relying on a big part of the story. It's like, no, this is going to happen, this is going to happen, and the story's telling you this is going to happen, but that's not the case, because it would go against the point of the movie. But anyway, still a blast to watch. Number 4, Spider-Man Far From Home. I would probably call this the most fun Spider-Man movie. I love kind of the John Hughes vacation movie, teenage movie vibes. I love Mysterio as a villain. Tom Holland's great. I absolutely love the end credit scenes and the twists. I'm just not the biggest fan of the whole MacGuffin, but overall, it's still a very fun movie. Number 3, Joker. This might be the best film of the year. So far, all the films on this list I've ranked mostly on my enjoyment, but this film is just, I enjoyed it a lot because it was so powerful with many emotional moments and amazing performances, especially Joaquin Phoenix. And it does a great job kind of portraying a man's slow descent into downfall, and it's rooted very deeply in the DC comics and moments and characters. So, even though it's not like a story that we've seen before, it's a new origin for Joker, there's still all the DC roots there. And it's still fun for a normal movie fan and a DC fan. Number 2 is Toy Story 4. Not much to say besides beautiful animation, emotional moments. And it's just a great film that managed to take the nearly perfect trilogy, original Toy Story trilogy, with its perfect end at the end of Toy Story 3. And it keeps this movie going without, making that ending seem obsolete, because it is still a powerful ending. It still has its impact, and this one has a powerful ending too. So the 4 Toy Story films making a great series, and this does a good job with continuing it. But at number 1, one of my favorite films, one of my best films of the year, mostly just because of enjoyment and powerful, amazing moments, Avengers Endgame. I absolutely love this film, and while there's some character arcs that I'm not 100% sure I liked, specifically Hulk, there are just so many amazing moments, performances, and character arcs that it just concludes so many things and the Infinity Saga so perfectly, and it just culminates everything in such a perfect way that some of the flaws are just completely overshadowed and unnoticeable. So yeah, that's my ranking of every movie I saw this year. Maybe put your list in the comments. I don't really ask about that stuff a lot, but anyway, I hope you liked the video. Some of my upcoming videos are my favorite movie of every year of the 2010s, my most anticipated movies, top 10 most anticipated movies of the upcoming year, and my overall review of the first season of The Mandalorian. So I hope you guys liked the video, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.